get all the bowls. I had to rinse out bowls. They were nasty. I'm coming. Like, is the car parked? Okay. Y'all know I've been trying to cut down on my energy drinks, but I got a bleaching tone to do today. Ain't nobody got time for raw dogging that. So, Alani knew, here we come. Bye. A little woman at the gas station. There's so sweet. I need to run by. Oh, so we get some better lighting. Okay, well, one, y'all are gonna be happy because I ordered not one but 2 different car tripods. They should be here shortly. Got them off the TikTok shop, so hopefully to fuck they will work. I was trying to do my research. I gotta run by Salon Centric. I need some 20 volume. Y'all, I'm such a little crazy. I forgot I tanned yesterday afternoon and not yesterday morning. So I just walked in and the little girl was like, it's not time yet. And I'm like, ooh, I forgot. All right. So we're gonna head to the salon now and then we're gonna get the day started. We need to all pray to the hair gods for me. We have a bleaching tone to do today. I know I said that, but again, hair gods, please be with me. Well, since I couldn't tan, I just drove to the Bells outlet to do this return. Since when did retail stores start opening up at 10 a.m. and not 9 a.m.? So that means I'm gonna have to come back and do this either later today after work, which I probably will end up just going ahead and doing, or save it for a rainy day, which I'm not gonna do either because I don't like to leave my home if it's raining. All right, little boy, high knees, you are in hookahs and athletic shorts and couldn't go any slower. I love that for you. I 100% know that I left the salon messy yesterday because I was trying to get out of there and go tan at the right time. So it lined up with when I got off today, which makes sense of why I needed to get here early because the cleaning not go down. So, hear me out. How I got my TikTok page originally going was doing days in my life. Fabulous, right? Okay. When real estate ended abruptly, I quit doing those because those were the days of my life. I hope I don't get copyrighted for saying that. Anyway, I am filming full days in my life for YouTube, or at least I'm trying to get back on a routine. But I'm filming many day in my life vlogs for TikTok to try to like get back a little bit of that. I've been having to film everything twice, so it does take me twice as long to get through my day. It feels like some days because I am doing things twice. It's not a bad thing though. Okay. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say I need to come up here on a Sunday and clean and do it and like actually like do it because what I'll do is, since nobody's hardly really up here on a Sunday, opportunity to like pull my chair out into the hallway, that chair out into the hallway, this out into the hallway, all this stuff except the refrigerator and the shampoo bowl, really clean. But again, I need to wait for a Sunday, ideally. I don't know if this girl's wanting a haircut. So what we're doing today is a bleaching tone. So that's literally like all over like platinum blonde, like Pamela Anderson, but she wants hers like whiter and cooler. So basically a hair Jesus miracle. It's really not gonna be that bad. It's just gonna be a lot because every single piece of her hair is gonna essentially get touched with lightener. And I need to clean all this stuff up. 2 lightener bowls. We'll need a whisk. Y'all, I gotta remember to get freaking batteries for that darn scale. We'll need that bottle later. I should time lapse this for the other vlog too. See, this is what I'm saying. It's kind of chaotic. It gives chaotic energy. We'll walk and talk about that when we take the trash. And then we'll go take the trash. How about that? I think that's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you all. And then we will need a shit ton of foils. So this girl is gonna need some. Okay, so I get my foils at Sam's Club. These boxes are like $13 effing now. When, well, about 5 years ago they were $9, but we're not gonna talk about that. I mean, I could talk somebody's ear off about it, but. And here's my thing too. I haven't raised my prices really since COVID. I gotta think about that. How much inflation has happened in the last, what, 5 years? And I haven't raised my prices, so I'm about to have to look at everything. Because I'm terrible at looking at cost of goods, what I'm bringing in, what I'm charging, how much it's costing me per 4 ounces, per 8 ounces a client, depending on if it's shades, gloss, cover fusion, color fusion, lightener, whatever the case may be. If you're a stylist, I highly recommend taking the time to rip your own foils because it will save you so much money. I feel like I'm just rambling because that energy drink has kicked in. I haven't had one in a minute. I guess that's the beautiful thing of cold turkey and stuff. You get beautiful effects for when you relapse on caffeine. Let's rip one more set. This should be enough. I kind of suddenly woke up today and was like, you know what, I'm ready to start filming again. Luckily, we'll be back on that grind. I want to get it back to where I'm a week ahead of filming my life. So the next couple of weeks, I'm going to think of some filler videos. Did y'all like that hair product video? Maybe. Do y'all want tutorial videos? What do y'all want me to yap about? I can do a Q&A. If anybody has any questions about anything. If y'all have general video ideas that y'all would like me to see or do or try, let's do it. I've got to start exercising more. I'm winded as she holds her vape. Dude, they went up $10 on vapes, so this is literally the last one in my hand because I'm not paying for them anymore. I can't breathe for one. Two, they went from 2 for $20 to 2 for $30. I mean, I bought them, but not again. Okay. I'm going to go potty, put my apron on, and then she should be here. I don't know if there are any other, like, hairstylists who watch me, but y'all know those gut feelings or, like, those feelings that, like, am I actually doing this today with a client? And you only get them with certain new clients. And so she ended up no-showing me last week because I came up with one of her family members, and that's totally understandable. And so I just got on Instagram and I messaged her. I'm like, hey girl, I'm at the door when you get here. And normally new clients and stuff, it'll pull up saying they were active like 30 minutes or 20 minutes ago. Normally what I assume is to pull up the address because then it aligns with the time that they would get here. This client hasn't been active on Instagram via how I communicate with her. Granted, I do have her phone number that I can call her on, and I will when it gets 15 past. But I'm getting that weird feeling. I don't know if I'm doing this today, but we'll see. There's 2 cars pulling in. Okay, love y'all, bye. Okay, false alarm. Neither of those cars are my 2 clients. They were no. There was another one that pulled out for them, and then I was like, maybe that, no. But it still doesn't say she's been active. I mean, and the only reason why I'm making this video is because this was a $300 to $400 hair service. This was going to take me at least 4 hours to do this. She just messaged me on Instagram. Oh, okay, on with our day. Just part of it. But I will say, in these situations, this is why I say I don't give a fuck that I do OnlyFans. I don't. Because, honestly, I mean, I just did get approved for a business loan through Square, which I normally do that anyway, just to keep, like, that line of credit good. Every time they offer me one, I do it. Because the interest on them are, like, next to nothing. So if they give me $5,000, I have to pay with interest maybe less than $1,000. So, I mean, it is what it is, and it's worth it. And so I just got approved for one. So, I mean, I'll be okay the next couple months. Either we're in a recession or we're about to be in a recession. Hold on, I need air. Y'all got to think with the recession happening. Hold on, how am I going to break this down? Y'all got to understand that a lot of y'all probably understand this, but some of you may not. So I'm going to break it down like this. A woman's never going to quit caring about how she looks. Is her beauty budget going to change? Yes. Is it going to look different? Yes. Am I an expense that gets cut first out of a beauty budget? Normally, yes, and that's completely understandable. It's understandable, and I'm not bitching about that in any way, because 6-7 months ago, I had to wait about 4 months until I had money to go get my hair done. So I get it. I swear to God, I get it, and that's not what this is about. But my appointments are never 100%, and this is obviously shows that. I've gotten no-showed for a 4-hour block out 2 times now. That's 8 hours. That's a full work day that I've lost. And again, shit happens, and I feel bad for what happened, for the situation, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And hey babe, she's so sweet. Hold on. You look good today, girl. You're welcome. Have a good day, babe. We can. I love the people in my building. I was saying my money's never set in stone. The money I make on TikTok is never set in stone. The money I make on OnlyFans is never set in stone. That's what being a 1099 entrepreneur, self-employed person is. But that's also why, I'm so sorry if I park like an asshole, and I do that normally. I'm so sorry. But that's normally why people who do own their own businesses, they do have side hustles. But I don't give a fuck if people judge me for doing OnlyFans, and there's a lot of people who do. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to quit talking about the judgment I get from OnlyFans, and I'm going to talk about the positive messages and how many people actually are rallying around me and saying they're proud of me. Do your thing, girl. Pop off, queen. Get your bag. You're inspiring me to just like be more myself. Just all that outweighs all the negative, and I've been harping on the negative way too much, and I realize that, and that's my own doing, because I'm trying to, as I get older, life is about perspective. Glass half full, not glass half empty. So we're going to go to Bell's Outlet, return what we need to return. And then, I need to go to Spencer's and get nose rings if that store is still open and if our mall is still standing. So let's go see. Honestly, who am I kidding? I've got so much shit I need to do. It's kind of like, it's a pretty day. It's a little bit overcasty. It's not too overcasty because obviously the sun is shining, but it is not like beating down on us. I don't need to do these returns today. You know, I'm probably just going to go ahead and head home. We're going to change. We're going to cut some grass. We're going to make use of this day, because I swear to God, I have so much shit that I'm behind on in my life and that I can be doing whenever stuff like this happens. I'm kind of sad and aggravated for like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, bitch, you got so much shit you need to be doing, so like suck it the fuck up and keep it cute, keep it moving. So that's what we gonna do. But y'all know I love cutting grass. Y'all know that's my jam. That's my strawberry jam. Anyway, I'm gonna drive. I love y'all. I've left my other Alani Nu in that motherfucking fridge. I'm not turning around, but I will be stopping to get more. I just feel like being on a caffeine rush all day today. And I know that sounds terrible, and my kidneys are going to probably fail. I'm not going to say that, knock on wood. Anyway, this is the 2nd to 3rd to 5th, 18th cop that I have seen today. So I've got to put down this phone now. All right. I love y'all. So I decided I'm going to get ready and probably do that on live. I like do my hair and stuff and get ready, and then go take pictures outside for the you know what website. Subscribe, baby. I've got to put in that Shein order like right after I quit filming now, so that lingerie can come in. But I have an idea. I have some ideas. I feel like most of those bathing suits are like, we need to like shoot in the pool. But I need to let that water warm up, and I need to scrub that pool. So what are we gonna shoot outside today? Because I need to make content. I guess we will do some in the camo and maybe some in the strawberry. I don't think the metallic gives the outdoor vibe, and I don't think the flowers give the outdoor vibe. Now where are the bottoms? Good morning, vlog. It is the next day. I went home and I did a photo shoot for the OF. And then, hold on, I gotta open the door.